What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Weirdest dream?
Weirdest dream. Weirdest dream? Weirdest dream.
Weirdest dream.
Bobo? I think this is a tough one. I want to give this answer. It's not a dream, but it's something. It's a pretend thing I used to do when I was a kid.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, everybody. Here it goes. When I was a kid, and my mom would make the bed, it would be she did like hospital corners, like real tight, right? So I was a little kid, my parents would make me take a nap. I would get in bed and crawl in to be sure not to loosen the sheets and slide in just as carefully as I could to be sure that thing stayed real taut. And I'd put my arms on the outside and I'd lay under the sheet and I'd pretend I was a ballpoint pen in my dad's pocket. And I had this imaginary conversation all the time. My dad was an attorney and he traveled all the time and worked a lot, like so many parents do. So I didn't see him as much as I wanted, so I'd have these imaginary moments with my dad where I'd ride around in his pocket and be talking to the other office, furnishings and the other supplies. I'd be like, "What's going on, Scotch tape? How's it going?" Hang out, talk to the erasers, make fun of the pencils, because, I'm permanent. That's not really a weird dream, but it's kind of an odd little childhood imagination thing I had as a child.
I have a repetitive dream that I've had so many times, and I still have to this day. It's clearly anxiety is what it is. But I'm walking, everyth's blackness around me, but all I can see is there's a long straight sidewalk, and I have a top hat on. I'm walking, and I'm just walking, and slowly, I can feel the sidewalk start to melt away behind me, so I start walking faster down the sidewalk, because it's like catching up, and at the same time, my hat starts floating away, so I start going like this, in my sleep. And then I wake up in a panicky sweat every single time. Every single time, this dream is the exact same. I have the same moment, I have the same reaction. I wake up sweaty and panicked.
That's definitely a stress dream.
Yeah.
Robbie?
I have a dream that I can dance. and I dance on Broadway for all the world to see. Now, I don't know.
Wait a minute. You had me. I was like, what kind of dance? What show?
Jazz. I have a lot of panic dreams, and not dreams, just panic. I have a lot of panic dreams, only they're not dreams. I do dream a lot. I have recurring, I'll dream it's the middle of the night, probably because it's the middle of the night, and I dream that I'm in hotels a lot, probably because I live in fucking hotels. But and my dreams are not fanciful. I literally have a dream with Rich, and we're just hanging out in the hotel and talking about the convention. Honestly, I don't know if this could be a dream. So anyway,
I don't know. Try dancing. It's a dream.
It's a dream.
Best dancer ever! Oh my God. And you got Matt's top hat.
It turns into Matt's dream.
Thank you for your question. That was awesome. Your dream. I panicky dreams only. They're not dreams, it's when I'm driving. Oh, that's funny.
Anytime God...
You gotta tell the ear canal story. I think as a classic.
When I was in season 11, I was up there shooting, and Mark Shepard gave Jensen the gift of these ear monitors that we have, and they're all made especially to fit into our ears. So you have to have an ear doctor come and measure your ear and make a mold. Then you send the mold in, and you get this, which fits into your ear. So the ear doctor came to the set, and we're all sitting around sort of waiting to go to set, and the ear doctor gives the examination to Jensen. And he looks in Jensen's ear and then he goes, "That's the most beautiful ear canal I've ever seen." He had to take a knee. He got real emotional. Yes, we can take a picture.
Well, I guess in the ear canal business, they probably have a perfect scenario that they go through, never expecting to actually encounter it.
Right.
That had to be overwhelming, I get
There's a
that.
big poster in the ear canal, of an ear canal in the office. That's what you strive for.
So when you are a canalist, which I
Ear
suppose,
canalist. We were all like, of course he has a perfect ear canal. What can't he do?
you know, he's not wrong.
This question is more towards Rich. There was a fight in my home over how to say your last name. And my husband actually, to stop the fight, just called you Dick Spigot.
So you need a problem solver like that in your home.
So I was just wondering, what's the weirdest pronunciation of
You nailed it, kid. You got it. You win. Go tell your husband, big ass face, that I said, well done. Thank you for your question.
Many of you know how to floss, and if so, would you guys compete in who's better at flossing?
I don't, so boys have it. You don't floss, as your dentist told you it's the most important thing more than brushing your teeth. I do floss. That's what she said. She wants us to show who would be the best flossers. Oh, sure. You want to use two hands, one hand, or do you have the wand? No, I do two hands. We can beat it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Was that the real thing? Really? Miss, come to the stage.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
Look at the confidence in her voice, alright. I'm gonna ask a question that gets me up on stage so I can floss. What kind of song do you need to floss to?
Anything?
Whichever. Alright. Apparently we're not good at flossing. We apologize. What's your name?
Indiana.
Indiana, you told me that already. I speak flossing. Is that it?
No,
I have no rhythm.
I can't do it.
Yeah! Rhyme is flossy. Give me a flossy. Let's see them hips shake and be flossy. Come on, Rich. Pick up that tempo. Double time.
Yeah.
Floss! Floss! I'm here to floss! Floss, floss, floss! Flossing is so good! Floss, 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 yeah! Hi-hat, 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 floss! Hi-hat, 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 floss! Rich is having too much fun!
Let's go, Shane. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, Indiana. Appreciate you.
Indiana, you're a hero.
Thank you for teaching me that. I never tried that before.
So here's your
I think the takeaway here.
Thank you. Bye.
Look at Rico.
Yeah.
Drums. Jeez. Who knew?
Nailed it.
If you all were stranded on an island alone, who in the cast would you bring with you?
We're stranded alone.
Yeah, well, like if somebody else had to be with you, who would you want it to be and why?
But if we're stranded alone, how do we bring it with us?
From the
There's holes in the question. Holes all over the question.
From the clouds.
I would take, I'd take Misha Collins. I think that he seems to me to be the kind of guy, actually I know he's the kind of guy that under duress would have a cool head and get things done. And also he's the kind of guy that actually if you throw him in the middle of the jungle, he can survive. He's just going to know how to make fire.
I would bring Jerry Padalecki because he could reach the coconuts.
If I was John from Supernatural in the 70s, I would bring Mary so that there would be a Supernatural.
You're gonna write a script on the island? What?
Mary and I are gonna
Hammer out some storylines? Tell you a good question.
Outline it, season one.
Write the Bible for the 5-year arc?
No, you didn't. Wait, speaking of Eric Kripke, I'd like to do a shameless plug. Those of you who enjoy Supernatural, the man that has brought us Supernatural, the lovely Eric Kripke, has a movie out, The Clock in the Walls. Make it a point to go buy a ticket and support this man. It's a fantastic movie. It's got Jack Black and a slew of other fantastic actors.
Kate Blanchett.
Go support that movie if you can.
My question is for the amazing Matt Cohen. If you could, what is your favorite moment with Jared, Jensen, and Misha that were awkward, funny, both?
I hate all of the moments I've ever shared with them. Thank you for your question. Go.
Supernatural has a lot of twists and turns, so in relation to your character, what twist surprised you the most?
I'm shocked how often they find ways to kill me, right?
At the end of season 5, when I found out that I was actually God.
Right, Matt?
When I found out I was Michael, thank you.
When you put on socks, do you put them on before you put your pants on or after?
After my shoes. You.